Alright, welcome back to Funding a Prince the Undergrund. So this is actually a new version of the game that fixes that error I was having with Navi's story. Apparently the reason for that is because, apparently that issue happens because I didn't play as them first. Because kind of like in the original game, I guess you are designed to play their story first, but I didn't, so that was like causing issues or something. I figured I'm a bit more confident to like do the whole thing in one, or do the whole thing in one save file now too. So I actually went back to that save where I did complete it as like these two characters, and then I got back to where I was with Jenna. So yeah, I think we can jump over this now. This isn't good. I don't hear any fighting anymore. Am I too late? Now we've taken the school, we shall... What do we have here? Someone hiding from the fight. I must admit, I don't blame you. Yeah? So you admit to hiding. What a coward. I have no use for you. I personally will strike you down. Yes. Oh, that's a cool background. That is not a good starting hand. Oh yeah, in one of the, like, random encounter areas, when I was, like, walking back to this place, I found a shop that was, like, selling an item that gave Jenna a load of HP, so I don't think I'm going to be dying as Jenna now. Like, that is an unreasonably amount, like, boost in HP I got. Are you attacking? We're gonna blast you with magic the second we actually get some. You're not attacking. Huh. I don't know if that was by design or if something was going off with the boss or something. Enough. You're stronger than you look, and I have to deal with someone who will make a great use of you. Yes? Yes, indeed. Oh, and there's the end of the chapter. Okay. There, you're their problem now. Okay, let's quickly get back to where we were as Navi. There we go, there we go. Okay. I might beat the game in this episode now that I think about it. This is gonna be a long trip. I can't believe this happened. To think just yesterday I was hanging with Hazel and Sapphire, talking about how Ivy must have a great butt for all that sitting. Laughing and growing at stupid jokes about wanting to be the throne. I gotta admit, this handsome person is still Sapphire's type. Maybe they can get through this. Still here crying, sitting here crying isn't gonna help anyone. I got to be the sword and shield. The others are depending on me. I'll always remember the Emperor Ivy. I'll protect them. Make sure they won't give up or lose themselves. Well, I should get some meditation in. If I don't rest, I'll be exhausted, and no help to anyone. That's the damaged sprite. Okay. Wait a second, is this the town from the first game? This is the place. Oh my god, it is. Wow, that worked. I really got to think that Navi person when I get... I really got to think that Navi person when I get a chance. Did you just call me by name? Oh hey, I didn't realize how soon you'd show up after I got caught. What the muck are you talking about? I think the life converter sent me to a different timeline by mistake. Geez, I hope the me from this timeline isn't still here. That'd be awkward. What are you talking about? Alright, sorry, I got lost though. My name's Hanson. I legit have no idea. Have we met before in this timeline? Well, no, not yet. I'm Navi, your Majesty. I'm here too. Right, Undergrund. I'm some error or something. That's correct, your Majesty. Your parent, the Emperor Ivy Wallflower, has passed on. To my understanding, you are the only child they have, and human some few decades ago. Well, my mother did say that my father was someone important. Well, until she divorced him and now thinks he's a complete loser. But she did say he was important. I must inform you, sire, whoever you speak of did not conceive you. The one who did that was the Emperor Ivy. How can you be sure of this? I do not look at an awful lot like my father. Oh yeah, I can see the clothing they're wearing is very similar to mine, and they seem to be male. Maybe? And this person definitely has a similar jawline, perhaps. The skull shape of an elf is unique to their line. There is no way that you're anything but the heir to the throne. I can even see you have the same sitting posture Ivy had. What? We've got you now, Mr. Shop Owner. With my cloaking device, we were able to hide around your nose and... Wait, Mira, there's someone else here. What are they doing here? It was the tutorial job we took, dang it. I knew we should have waited till after we finished this job to do that one. You're that Navi person. We even got orders to send hired Meowkins to kill you. What? Stand back, Hanson. I'll take on these two. Back off, they're mine to protect, and you're not taking them anywhere. Well, I guess I should tell you, Navi, I go by he, him. Of course, he, him. I'll not make that mistake again, your Majesty. Actually, never mind, call me Hanson and forget what I just said. But hey, I remember you two, you're the ones who kidnapped me. That's right, BBG is paying Big G for you. And in this economy, we need all the G we can get. Do you know how much the cost of oil is these days? Ghosty has been running on fumes. Is that why you yoinked me before? Well, I mean, were you planning on yoinking me? Is yoinking able to be used in this context? Well, if I get powered down, Mira will also turn off, and she's connected to my mainframe. And I can't let that happen to Mira. Thank you, Ghosty. But you sound like you have you have a different idea, Mr. Shop Owner. Well, I have these life crystals. I could see if they will power you. Ghosty, was it? Ghosty, did you hear that? You should try it. Okay, Mr. Shop Owner, no funny business. Let me try these life crystals. Okay, I'll open up my power source so you can place them in there. Let me know if this works. Are you okay, Ghosty? I feel great, thank you, Mr. Shop Owner. How can I ever thank you? A good start would be to not kidnap me. But isn't that the point? Where will you go if not kidnapped? You should live a little. You should live a little, Mr. Shop Owner. Well, are you okay with me getting kidnapped, Navi? Of course not. We need you sitting on the throne, Your Majesty. Sorry, I guess I got other plans. Next time, maybe. Dang, kidnapping you would have been fun. I got another job, if you like. Really. Since you already know how to do tutorials, could I ask you to go around tutoring others? I can do that. What should we be tutoring them on? I'm so lost. I'm assuming you haven't already. Could you show me if you know how to use cards to fight? Actually, we are already tasked to show this nice lady how to use cards, and we already showed her. Oh, I guess that'll do then. Think you could go around showing others too, since you're already doing that, it would seem. I wouldn't mind at all, would you, Mira? Not at all. Okay, great. Now, if you don't mind... Are you going to be going? Alright, come on, Mira. Let us leave Mr. Shop Owner to their business. It's his business, and call me Hanson. I'm glad I didn't do this first. That's kind of cool, like, being... I theorized that, like, they were traveling through time to, like, give people tutorial, and it's kind of cool to, like, see the context behind why they're doing that, like, not the first story I do. So I guess that takes care of that. Where were we? I was going to escort you back to the kingdom, if you wouldn't mind. Actually, about that, I'm actually quite happy where I am. Would you be, would it be an option to not go? Absolutely not. The people of the Undergrund need you. So I guess I was always fated to be yoinked, huh? Well, I mean, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but we can't let the kingdom fall under the rule of the Chancellor. They are truly evil. Or vile. I said you can just call me Hanson. And what have they done to earn such scorn? They've conceived parents to not get their children blessed. They voted no on the hirelings getting a union. They used Ping as their primary search engine. They've even said my hair looks like a chicken butt. I personally like your chicken butt haircut. Thanks. I think they compliment my sideburns. Are those sideburns? Those look like just more hair. I don't know. They are some strong sideburns, to be sure. Thanks. I work hard to keep them nice and shiny. Oh, okay, then. Okay, well, it does sound like this Chancellor is bad news. However, I don't have any real desire to rule. I'm pretty happy being a shop owner. I guess there's no real reason why you can't do both. I mean, most of the time, Ivy spent their time looking at the door, waiting for adventures to come by. Give them some quests, wait some more, reward them. Well, it sure doesn't sound that bad. I guess this could be a good time to try out my latest product. What's that? Well, those mechas must have been early adopters, but I've been going around trying to promote my new way of combat with these cards. People have talking about how cards are the new hot thing. What's special about these cards? Normally in combat, you only have one thing to do, attack, defend, or use a skill. Well, with my new card-based combat system, as you saw, you can do multiple things at once. This really makes a difference. I definitely see the value in that. But I don't have any cards. You can have the starter deck. It'll imprint onto you as soon as you attune to the deck. Once you do so, you'll be able to fight like that mecha did. Cool. Drippin', so I can have this? Sure, it's how we get you. The first one's free, but then if you want more, you have to pay. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I just heard that somewhere. I don't know. If you don't want any more cards, that's cool too. I guess we should be going. After you, you're Hanston. Okay, I'm going. Ready to go? I am, but before we go, I suggest you check out your menu. I see you've never opened it. It's got a bunch of cool features, like the ability to edit your deck, change equipment. I know menus, everything's been about card. I know Does menus have an E when plural? Wait. Everything's been about cards. This'll feel much more... No, I think that word has an O in it. Nostalgic to me personally. Okay, okay. Alright, so what does Navi's deck play like? Attacks. That is incredibly basic. Yeah, you can tell you're meant to play as Navi for what is that? I can't select it. Okay, see, it looks like you just have like a bunch of elemented attacks, kind of. Maybe a bit like Jenna, but like more physical based. I think that's everything. Let's get going. Okay. Item shop. Ooh woo. Oh no. What did that do? Oh, those are expensive. Just attack normally. What is that doing? It's making sound effects like I'm breaking a shield by doing that. Or like I'm some sort of barrier mechanic. You seem to have a lot of health for a normal enemy, so maybe that's what's going on here. Alright, there we go. That would explain why 2 damage numbers are showing up too. We found catnip, okay. Card shop? How much money do I have? Oh, this brings me back. How much are these? Oh my god, there's like a whole system here. I have some money. Hold on. I want to just look at some of these. Oh. Wait, can I not purchase them? No, I can purchase them. Wait a second. Oh, I converted one of Jenna's attacks into an attack for Navi. Okay. That's what's going on. Attacks seem infinitely more useful right now, so I guess I'll just put that in. Yeah, replace the guard. I gotta admit, this place is pretty huge. That castle in the distance is mine, you say? Correct, your majesty. Wait a minute, it's not opening. Is there something wrong? Well, it would seem the gates are locked. Aren't you a royal guard or something? Shouldn't you have the key? It's not that kind of gate. If it's locked, you need someone to crack it open on the inside. There's no key per se. Gotcha. So, can I go back then? Well, there's another way in. Okay, what's the catch? It's kind of a dungeon. Yeah, I figured. I'm not going in there. You want me to enter the town, you're going to have to open this door. That's fine. This is fine. I'll just quickly jump down there, and I'm sure you'll be here when I get back. It's your life, I won't stop you. I'll be right back. I'll have to ask you to step aside. I'm sorry, Navi. I have a warrant for your arrest. You have to have known leaving the city right after the Themperor was found dead made you a prime suspect, correct? I was warned this may happen, however, I'm afraid that I can't let you stop me. You understand that means I'm going to have to take you in by force, correct? I'm sorry, but I'll do what I must do. Like, can we not just explain what we're doing here to this one person? Like, so this will put me at 18, so I won't have enough for strong attack. D. Gatto block. I'm surprised I can't sleep in those beds to, like, heal up or something. Iron armor might be an upgrade. It is, okay. Fantastic. You know, a bit of a criticism I'm starting to have with this game is, like, it feels kind of random what you can and can't, like, examine. It just doesn't feel like there's any rhyme or reason behind, like, why it lets you examine things you can examine and why some things just cannot be talked to, you know? I passed out in the bar, and now I found myself here. What gives? You can't desert us anymore, Navi. We must return to the Chancellor. I'm sorry, Sapphire. I'm not going back. I have a job to do, and I promise it's in your best interest, too. I'm sorry, sibling. I'll drag you back if need be. So be it. This is for your own good. Are we at Navi's boss already? Oh my god. That might... Nope, nope, okay. You're in limit now. Use your guard last, then. Drain thrust. That could have gone worse. Okay. Longsword. Enough, you win, Navi. I'll let you pass. However, I won't let you leave. As long as you stay in my city, then I'll let you go. Agreed? I can agree to that. Well now, Chancellor, what's going on setting out a warrant for my arrest? You ran away, Navi. I told you not to do anything rash, and you went and ran away. This means you have a lot of explaining to do. I did have a reason. I had to bring back someone to the city, and when you see them, I know you'll realize why I had to get them. The human we found sitting outside of the front gate was with you. Yes. Wait, where are they now? The Oracle took them upon seeing them, though I don't think you'll be seeing them again for some time. Is that a threat? BBG wants to speak with you, Navi, and they gave me this portable ley line operational transporter hole. Plot hole. That's clever. With this, you'll be taken directly to them. What even is that? A plot hole! Wah! Alrighty then. Well, time for the final character. Shaza Dionite, the holy man, human, cleric of joy. Shaza is a cleric who specializes in healing, shielding, and dealing damage via light and darkness. Shaza is a well-rounded fighter with no glaring flaws and only specializing in healing magic. Being a cleric of joy, Shaza grew up with the mindset that she was destined to bring joy to the world. She has had a slight awakening to the questionable views of those above her. This has made her skeptical of her faith for several years, not in joy but in her clergy. Her story begins in her temple waiting to speak with her teacher, to ask them about all this talk, to ask them about all this talk joy-hating left screeners? Not even sure what a left screener is. She's willing to listen to them, but her teaching is not having any of it. Oh, this is a bright room. We've been trying to look into your request to go to the land below, and I've got great news. No, Joy, you were denied. Really? Yes, isn't it wonderful? Now you can stop trying to think about it. Free from the burden of desire. Of course, this is wonderful. Now go on, go finish your daily prayers. Shaza, why the sour look? Are you not embracing joy? Oh, Layla, of course I am. I got great news that I no longer need to worry about going down to the surface. I was denied again. Oh, that's good, Shaza. You're always worrying about things like personal improvement. So silly. Where's the joy in that, right? Of course. Shaza, what happened? You were so happy earlier. What has changed? I'm still just as happy as ever, Rosa. Come, I'll give you an apple. Let's cheer you up. Now tell me what happened. I was denied my missionary work. That's great. I was so worried you were going to leave us to go down to the Heathlands. Yeah, I was reminded, but I may be looking forward to going. Oh, I know. It really worried us all. We all know that you're among the most gentle souls here. The idea that the surface could taint you frightens us. I've heard about all this, but I'm not afraid. I practice with the flail. I've got my buckler. I've even mastered the Omega buff. All the more reason we're scared of losing you. I'm sorry, Rosa. I'm not glad. Shaza, keep your voice down. They'll hear you. You're right. I'm sorry. I need to get going. Please, Rosa. Count your blessings. Right, count your blessings, Shaza. What is this tile set? This doesn't look like normal RPG Maker. It looks kind of cool. I've cooked enough food for a week. Ah, Shaza, did you see the bishop about your missionary request? Oh, Cornell, they rejected me. That's good. You've got a lot of work around here to get done. You're the #1 blessing of the clergy, you know that? I know that, and I do love making everyone happy, but you know after my grandmother passed, I've been wanting to take up in her footsteps. The story she tells me about the land below always made me so happy. Nana, you should know better than any of us that it's not about self-gratification. Of course I do. I was just hoping that I could. That's enough, Shaza. You should count your blessings. Start with the fact that I'm going to overlook this conversation. This feels like a cult. It's like you are not allowed to be sad ever. I don't think I should be able to walk on that. Or that. Oh, right. I forgot I got mail. Let's open it and see what it is. I feel like some players might not think to examine that, especially if they play as Shaza first. Shaza opens a letter and a card with her picture is on it. Oh my goodness, look at this cute little version of me. Ah! An unsigned note with the card says, "Always count your blessings, have one more." Uh-huh. So you based around buffs, mostly. That kind of looks like what's going to be the case here. I really shouldn't try to leave, even if I really wanted to. I am not quite sure where I'm supposed to go right now. Well, let's examine everything, I guess. Wait, that's what he asked to talk to you about? I thought this, it was about Lord Trad. What about Lord Trad? Oh, him and Big Brother were talking about you and him. Wait, I think they wanted to talk to you about it. I gotta go, Rania? Thanks for talking to me. You're welcome, Shaza. Alright, so I guess we talked to the Bishop? What is this I hear about me and Lord Trad? Oh? Who told you about that already? What's this about Lord Trad and Shaza? Lord Trad has decided to take Shaza as his fourth wife. Isn't that wonderful? Did you hear that, Shaza? You're going to be a Trad wife. No, they're like his trophies, not allowed to leave his palace. Now, Shaza. Lord Trad has been trusted patron of the church and brings joy to all his wives, as well as all of us in the sky. I wish I could be a Trad wife. Bishop Clear, you must call this off. I'm not ready to get married, and Lord Trad is. That will be enough of this talk, Shaza. Lord Trad shall be coming around next week, and he will want to see you firsthand. He wanted to propose to you, and you will act surprised, understand? Of course, sir. Since I've already told you about Lord Trad's proposal, I will also offer this gift he gave me to give to you. What's this? It looks like a deck of cards. Yes. He wanted you to have them, for once you've touched them, the cards now have little pictures of me on them. Correct. He wanted you to have them for that reason. Now go and hang them around your room or put them into frames or whatever you like with them. I wonder if these things have another use. I should ask around. Oh. Excuse me, I don't think I've seen you here before. How'd you get up here? Their name is Ghosty and I'm Mira. Ah. How'd you do that? Mira's a hologram. She's with me. Here, I'll come down too. We're mercenaries sent by BBG. We got a formal complaint that the smoke produced by our cars were polluting your city air, and we were told to talk to a Mr. Clare, was it? You're from the lands below. I'm Shaza, head cleric of this town, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you about this matter. Yes, Bishop Clare is a busy man. While he is here, maybe speak to Shaza first. Thank you, Rosa. That will be all right. Or that will be all. Thank you, Shaza. So yeah, how can I help you too? Well, we are asked to talk to the bishop about the air quality effect of our factories and cars in your lovely city. I want to assure you that BBG is not responsicable for these things. Yeah, so not responsible that we wanted to give you a large sum of money. So not responsible, they wanted to give you a large sum of money to never even think of, that we had anything to do with it. That's all. It almost seems like your money was less of a gift and more of a bribe. A bribe? We're contractively obligated to be offended by that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would never want to offend you. It's okay. However, this deal is important to us to make sure it goes forward. Right, you want to give a gift to the city in order to make everyone happy. While I often refuse such a gift, I think there is something else I'd like instead of money. You wish for something else than money. What could you even value more? Well, joy, for one. No amount of money means more to us than spreading the word of joy around the world. Joy, huh? Not sure what you mean by that. Assuming that you aren't still talking about money. I'm not talking about money. The goddess Joy. The goddess of the sun. She shines warmth and life as well. Joy to us all. Ghosty and I are soulless machines. Never seen that spelled with an E before. We don't have souls, but we don't mind. As long as we keep Ghosty running, we can't die either. You poor things, unable to understand the happiness that is embracing Joy's warmth. Okay, enough preaching. What's the other thing you want besides money? Oh, right. I want you to take me back to speak with your boss, as an ambassador of the sky. I think we can arrange that. Ghosty and I can carry you down to the surface. They're quite strong. You shouldn't be too heavy, right, Ghosty? Of course. Great, let's leave right away. Don't you need to say goodbye to anyone? No, I've got everything I need. Alright, we'll leave right away then. Come join me on the bridge up there. Alrighty then. Plot prison? Oh no! Whoa! I didn't know Ghosty could fly. Okay, this is where I drop you off. Go on and enter that train. It'll take you to where you need to go. Is there anything else you'd like to ask before I leave? Yes, actually. I was given this set of cars. They seem to be some form of advanced magic like yourself. Do you know how they work? That's a combat deck. Where'd you get that? It was a gift from my friend. Well, Ghosty and I can surely show you how that works, right? Of course. Ready, Mira? Ready for what? Thank you. I think I understand now. I'll make sure to count you amongst my blessings. You're very welcome. If you want to learn how to edit your deck, use the menu. Ghosty and I will show you how to use that when you're ready. Of course. It's time for us to go. Thank you for your time. Thank you again. Thank Joy. I knew it was my place, to become a missionary. Just as I found myself trapped, you gifted me with a path. I feel bad for telling a fib about having to come here myself. However, Joy knew I wasn't going to be happy with myself if I couldn't come down to the surface, and I must remember. The #1 rule of the church is to pleasure yourself first. Ah, the hired holy man is here. We can finally leave. Hi there, I think you have the wrong person. You see, are you not the holy man mercenary we hired? Well, I am a holy man. I am a missionary. Close enough, let's go. It's okay, ma'am. You can sit next to me. This is a bit of a ride. Okay, no fighting it, I guess. So how long have you worked for BBG? This is my 3rd job myself. I haven't worked for BBG. Oh wow, you're like a total newbie. That's adorable. That's so cute. Please tell us about how you got here. Oh, Joy, where do I even begin? So this is where it all began, the start of my work as a missionary. I hope the others won't get too mad that I left. But either way, seeing the happy faces they'll have as I tell them all about my trip and all the people I helped save, that'll make it all worth it. Let's see what your deck is like. Parries. Okay. And you got like curses too, but I don't have access to them quite yet. Oh wait, no, I do have access to this. Only a 25% chance of happening, but you dedicate a whole card to it? Wait, that doesn't feel right. Oh, even the better ones only have that. What? Those sound awful. I'm sorry. Like, I'm putting that in. Wait. Cast a blessing to start combat. That sounds really interesting. Oh, I got that as the last character. Yeah, let's just put that on. So I got my next assignment, and it's to man this food cart. Honestly, could be worse. Hungry? Dirty water dog. Oh no. I'm currently waiting to, like, hear from the agency. In the meantime, I'm totally just going to enjoy the time off. Sleeping on the table? Why, hello there. Oh, hey. Are you fresh from the sky? Well, yes, I am. How long have you been down here? I've been on the surface for about 3 years. That's great. How much do you miss the sky? I don't. The surface is much nicer. I couldn't be happier being gone from that place. You're only allowed by the church to stay down here for a few weeks. I know that, but counterpoint, it sucks up there. They have all these rules in the name of joy, however, all of them make you miserable. Let me ask you, how happy were you to leave? Of course I'm happy up there, though we should also be happy to come down here to spread the word of joy, right? You still worship Joy, right? Joy grants me my blessings. Of course I still worship her. She's done nothing wrong. It's the church I hate. Well, what do you do here that you like so much? I'm an assignment provider. Were you looking for a job? Well, I was told I was here to meet some boss down here about pollution or something. Fine, you need to speak to Mr. Milks. He's in the office to the right, meeting with the head of the company. Feel free to head in. Who is Mr. Milks? Thanks for coming. Why, yes, I must say, who do we got here? My name is Shaza. May I ask your name? The name is Harris Milks, but you may call me just Harris. Harris, maybe give the lady some space. Of course, please forgive my intrusion, ma'am. It's okay. So I'm here about a donation to the Sky City. Well, I do believe I was supposed to talk to Mr. Clare. However, Shaza, what is your possession to talk on his behalf? I'm the head priestess of our town, and Mr. Clare is very busy. I already had plans to come down to the surface, so I volunteered to be a representative. I hope that's alright. I must say that it isn't, sadly. I do say it is nothing personal, however, I could tell, just looking at you, that you aren't going to be interested in my gift. Am I wrong? I wish I could say no, but realistically, just having access to Joy's light is enough for us in the sky. The light brings us peace and warmth. As long as we have that, we need nothing else. Well, I do think there are even better things than even that. However, that is not here nor there. I guess I'll put it this way. Next time send Claire and not his prettiest floozy. I'll be taking my leave. Barry. I'll see you later on this course, Harris. Can I speak to you for a minute, miss? Sure. So I have a lot of use for a holy man if you aren't in a hurry. Oh, what did you have in mind? Well, I've been clearing out a dungeon for BBG, and been having an issue with it because my hirelings lack the tools of the job. What do they need that what do they need that you don't have? For some unknown reason, a person needs a deck of cards to get in. I sent my agent android to get one, but they are quite busy. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? I do have one of those. I mean, I guess I can help. Fantastic. The secretary up front can tell you where to go. How'd the meeting go? Not great. Mr. Milks won't talk to me, and I will only talk to Mr. Clare. So you're gonna go back up to the sky? I have no reason to rush. Also, Fairies asked for my help, and I agreed. That's wonderful. Where are you assigned? I don't know, he said to talk to you about it. I guess that's something to do with the card deck I have? Oh, clearing out the plot prison. That's a specialty job for BBG. Clearing out, what does that mean? You have to kill whatever's in there, so BBG can set up whatever they're doing there. Don't worry, our internal says it's just a bunch of monsters living there. What are BBG planning on using a place filled with monsters for? No idea, honestly, but it's not our concern. What if they want to do something bad with it? We're just following orders, is our company's slogan here at Rack Block. I see. Alrighty then. Let's just get to the place. Oh hey, it's Harold. Hello there, I'm Shaza. I was sent here by Mr. Fairy Rackblock. Hello. Oh, it is Harold! I've been told not to let anyone in. You see, there's a bunch of monsters past this point. Well, you see, that's what I'm here to deal with. You seem far too nice to be a fighter, though. I'm a lot stronger than I look. How about this? Let's have a friendly spar, and if you beat me, I'll let you through. You're on. Oh, God, I always forget what, like, Harold does. Like... This battle theme uses songs from, or sound effects from RPG Maker as samples, I'm just noticing. Oh, there we go. That's a cool-looking door. There seems to be some sort of card reader on the machine. Would you like to try swiping one of your cards? I see. Oh, are there going to be puzzles involving this? Kinda looks like it. Okay, and that lowers the water. I don't see why you would ever want the water up. Maybe, like, there are other waters that turn off when you turn them on, and vice versa. I wonder if you use multiple parries if it, like, stacks. So you have, like, a 50% chance to parry now? I'm not quite sure if that's really how it works, but that kind of feels like that's how it should be working. Because 15% is not, or 25% is not a good chance for something like that. Bronze Flail. Flat upgrade, okay. Blastin'. What? Wait a second. I can't select anything. I think the game is soft locked. Oh, that's a weird glitch. Alright, hold on. I lost 2 minutes of progress. It's not a big deal. Okay, we're back here. Uh... I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat this if this keeps happening. I'll give it one more go. It happens when she runs out of cards. Huh. I really don't know what to say. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 5 minutes left in this game. I don't know if there's something extra, like, once you complete all of the chapters. Is there a way to refresh my deck? Can Harold do that for me? Maybe if I save Scum to like, maybe not try to not get any encounters. I didn't get an encounter that time. Power Cell. I see. Okay, I'm not sure if I can complete this. Okay, I'm gonna talk with the dev a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this, because again, I honestly think, like, there's like 5 minutes left in the game, and I'm not really sure if that's worth its own episode. If this is the final episode, I enjoyed this a lot so far. It's got some bugs for sure, but, like, the game is still very early in development, and I quite am very interested in the story so far. The characters seem very fun to play. The only thing I remember about the original, in terms of, like, the character's playstyle, is that I liked the cat girl, and I disliked playing as the wolf, but, like, everyone just seems a lot more fun to play as this time around. Dare I say, I think Shaza might be my favorite to play as. Like, her little gimmick of, like, silencing enemies, then parrying their attacks sounds very interesting in theory and kind of fun to pull off. I just wish this didn't happen, obviously. But yeah, I'd say keep up the great work on this. The battle system is very interesting. I like where this is going so far. And I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.